All right. Good morning. Good morning, everyone from the Portland International Jetport. So it's about 5:50 a.m. Um, so able to squeeze this in before we board this morning. That way, I won't have to worry about figuring out how to get out to you guys later and make sure we check the box here on day 318. I think it is. It was 40 now. What's that?
It's 4:50. You said 5:50.
Oh, five. Yes, but 449, not five. I don't know. Early. So up at three, out the door at 3:30 through through TSA and all that. I forgot to ask those guys if they were getting paid. Sure, probably would have got frisked a little bit deeper. Um, yeah, how you guys doing? Most of you guys will catch this on the replay, but I wanted to make sure we sat down and get out to you. Oh my word! Guess who's here? Touring man is here, dude. Where you been? Anchoring me down here at the airport. Thank you. Got the cheap cruddy coffee going from the BK Lounge, and I'm in my office here at the Jetport. I wanted to wrap up our 10-day series on leveling up your business habits today, guys. I know it's Sunday, but this is the last day of this series, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope you've enjoyed it. Got a little something out of that. Touring man, we're headed to Memphis. Thanks for asking. Memphis, then Dallas, then back to Portland. So a bit of a hop, skip, and a jump. Hopefully, flights stay intact and on time and all that stuff. So we're lucky so far, knock on wood, but maybe we'll rent a car and drive back if we have to. So there's worse things to be dealing with. So hopefully the air traffic control stuff will stay operational. I think the worst of it supposedly is coming Monday or Tuesday, but we're coming back Saturday. So anyway, good to see you, man. We've missed you on here. So I know you're busy, but drop by once in a while. Your status here as a regular is in question. Wendy says hello. So guys, I want to talk about the habits becoming your identity and becoming a pro operator in your business. Okay. And kind of walking the walk and acting like you're a professional and actually taking on the identity of a professional. You don't decide your future, guys. You decide your habits, okay? And your habits decide your future. So says James Clear in Atomic Habits, okay? That's a great book if you haven't read it. Over the last 10 days, we've talked habits and systems and leadership, shifts that transform how your business runs. The truth is, all those tools and tactics don't stick until they become who you are, until you start taking that on as an identity. The real win isn't just building better habits; it's becoming a better operator because of them. Okay, and when I look back, excuse me, still dealing with the cold. When I look back over the last 20 years of doing contracting and being an entrepreneur, and now coaching business leaders all over the country, there's a common thread. Every major breakthrough I see people have, it comes after an identity shift. They shifted their identity. When I stopped saying, "Wow, I'm just a contractor," and I started saying, "Hey, I'm a leader who runs a contracting company," or "Hey, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a business owner." When I did that, everything changed. My standards changed, my routines changed, and ultimately my results changed. Okay, it wasn't just willpower, right? It was identity. It was identity. I just stepped into that role. Once I saw myself differently, I started acting differently. Simple as that. And that's when the business itself and me, to a degree, finally grew up and said, "Well, this isn't just something I'm doing as a job. This is something that I'm doing as a means to an end, and using this business as a vehicle to get where I'm going." Check in on Instagram. Nobody's there. Shocker. Another thing James Clear said was uh, every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become, right? So your habits are evidence of who you believe you are, right? Every action you take is a vote for the person you wish to become. All right. If your habits are inconsistent, it's not a discipline problem, it's an identity problem. You're not even seeing yourself as disciplined. When you identify as a pro, you don't try to act like one, you simply do. Okay. The person who sees themselves as a leader doesn't have to be reminded to prepare and to track and communicate. It's just who they are. It wasn't whether or not I was going to do this live today. It was where and when is it going to get in? It's happening. We're doing it, right? So that's the standard, because professionals have standards, okay? Amateurs have excuses. The pros don't really rely on motivation, guys. Motivation's fleeting. They rely on standards. They don't say, I'll try, okay? They say, this is what I will do. No, I try. As my mother always says, you don't try, you either do or you don't, right? So that's the gap between intention and identity, okay? That's what that is, right? You either live by the habits that serve your future, or you get stuck repeating the patterns that protect your comfort, okay? Brain's wired to keep us comfortable, right? Watch out for that. You stay comfortable all the time. Your business grows to match your identity, guys. You're not going to outgrow it, right? Your company will never outgrow the person leading it. And that's, sometimes that happens, right? So, touring man, when are you and Steve coming to Turkey? I don't know. Him sooner than me, probably, because he flies all over the world. He's just headed back, I think, yesterday from Munich. So, guys, if you want to scale revenue, impact, or culture, start with who you're becoming, and look at how you operate in your business. Another quote from Dan Martell, who we talked about this past week in the book Buy Back Your Time, says freedom isn't found in escape, it's found in design. Okay, so design yourself first, the business will follow. Okay, a lot of you guys that are on this live and part of our Rosenberg group community, you've been doing an accountability challenge and sticking to some things all week, and it's felt good. You're working on your identity. Okay, you're not saying I'll try to stick with it. You're saying I am sticking with it, which is great. Okay, so design yourself first. The business follows. All right. So this week or today, ask yourself this: who am I becoming through the habits I'm building right now? Who am I becoming through the habits I'm building right now? And what would a pro operator in my position do differently starting tomorrow? What would you do differently starting tomorrow? Tomorrow's a great place to do something different. It's a Monday, great fresh start. Hit the reset button and go. And then where do I still think like the old version of me? Where do I still think like the old version of me? And these are good questions to be asking yourself this time of year, guys. Here we are, November, coming toward the end of the year. We're in the fourth quarter. Your vision starts to turn toward 2026. Mine is anyway. And people that are really, knocking it out of the park in life, most of them mentally are already in 2026. So already working on it. Okay. So take one action today on this stuff. Write a short declaration that begins with, and I know some of you are doing this, something that begins with I am. Okay. I'm a disciplined leader who runs a business built on systems, trust, and consistency. How about that? Try that one. Say it, repeat after me. I'm a disciplined leader who runs a business built on systems, trust, and consistency. Say it, believe it, live it, right? Your habits built momentum, guys. All right. Your systems built structure. Now your identity is going to build your legacy. Okay. So step into that role. You want to be a pro, start acting like it. Damn it. Right. So there you go. Pop a fist pump in the chat. I know most of you, other than touring, man, are watching this on the rewind. It is 4:57 a.m. We're in Portland, Maine, headed to Memphis. Hopefully the air traffic control situation will stay decent, and we'll get there without any issue. We're in the system now, so if you don't hear from us, send help. Wendy and I were joking yesterday. So, well, worst case, we'll just rent a car and drive back. And I said, well, maybe there may not be any rent, but we'll just buy one and come back. There's always a way, guys. There's always a way. Don't give me a reason. So we're looking forward to it. We're going out to the Mid-South Pond retreat to see Bubba Hogan and crew. Looking forward to seeing Steve Rosenberg. A good friend Tim Catrone is going to be there. Jacob Salem is going to be there. Jacob's an expert in marketing and Facebook ads, all kinds of things. And we get some vendors coming from Aquascape, and I always forget the other one. Easy Pro, yes. Jake from State Farm's coming. I was the Jake. What are you wearing? Khakis. So yeah, we've got like 11 different people helping out with this conference, if you will, and everything's great. It's going to be great on site. So if you're in that area and you want a day pass, you can still buy a day pass. We'll get you in. We'll bring you up. We'll bring you there, feed you, and coach you up and have a blast. So I still got a little bit of work to do on my slides and my presentations, and we've got a VIP Elite Day tomorrow. We're working with all the business owners and just got to pour into them. So Steve and I've got a bunch planned for that. And then on Tuesday, we got a bunch of different speakers taking over, and I think Steve opens and closes, and then we do a workshop in the middle of the day. And then Wednesday, I'll open on Wednesday, and we've got more speakers on Wednesday and vendors and some hands-on stuff happening. So we've got a casino night on what? Is it Tuesday night? Tuesday night casino night to benefit the Live Like Jet Foundation. You see that on my hat. Hashtag Live Like Jet. So doing some good things. It's going to be fun. From there, on Thursday morning, we're going to scoot over to Dallas and jump into the Job Tread Boot Camp. Steve's speaking there midday. We hope to make it in time to see him, but we'll see Eric Fortenberry and the crew with Job Tread. Spend a day or two with those guys and grab dinner, hopefully, with Bailey while we're there, Bailey and Tyler, and see her. And then back to Portland, Maine on Saturday morning. So that's it. And that's not the end of the travel for the year. We got, I have a few other trips planned. Wendy is pulling the ripcord after this one. She's laying here with her head on the table right now, just half asleep, probably wondering why she ever got tangled up with me. So anyway, guys, I hope you have a great Sunday today. Remember, there's 104 weekend days in the year, 104 times, 104 opportunities where you can work on your business, do a little extra planning, maybe get the drop on that guy that maybe you're trying to get out ahead in life. And maybe that's just the old you. Maybe do a little bit something different if you want a different result. Okay. What's going to be different at the end of the year than it is right now? What do you need to do? What are a few things you need to do this week to move the needle? Okay. Thanks, Touring Man. I appreciate you. Don't forget to check out Wendy's Etsy store. She's walking around the airport now with her sweatshirt on, her Love and Kindness Threads sweatshirt. And I asked her, I said, do you have any cards with you with a QR code? She's got them right in her bag. I said, I bet somebody will say something to you in one of the airports about your sweatshirt. So I saw Dan Bennett wearing his out in the wild yesterday. And we're getting pictures coming in now from people that are wearing these shirts and having some impact. So it's been fun to watch Wendy do that and just learn all about the online stuff and Etsy store and all the pain in the ass stuff that comes with that with regard to getting things printed and shipped and making sure people have what they need. So it's been fun. It's been a lot of work. Fortunately, she's had time to be able to do that and dive into it and learn it. And she's doing some exciting things. So anyway, she has a few shirts with her. So we're going to bring some stuff out to the event and get some more interest going on that. So Bubba, we're on our way. I hope you're standing at attention on the curb when we come out from baggage claim in Memphis. I'll expect you to pick us up, and we're looking forward to having a good time. So more coffee. We're going to try to eat well, eat healthy. It's not an easy thing to do in an airport if you don't bring stuff. So, but there's always protein bars and things you can go to. You don't always have to just dive right into the pesto egg sandwich with bacon and so anyway, guys, appreciate you. If you're watching it on the rewind, please share. Appreciate all the shares you guys have given me this week. It's getting out to more people grabbing it, sharing it around and saying, hey, check this out. This guy's trying to spread a little bit of personal business development, positivity in the morning. It's not a bad way to start the day. So Anyway, got to download a book, get ready to get on the plane. And I hope you guys have a tremendous day today. Go out and do something for someone else. Ask yourself who needs more of you, and then maybe give somebody a call you haven't talked to them in a while. So anyway, guys, peace out. I love you all. Have a great day. If there's anything I can do for you, please let me know. Have a great day. See you guys.